Okay, I'm here with my very good friend Dominique Mirov to chat about vibrational recalibration. How you doing there, Dominique?
I'm really good, Damien. How are you?
Excellent. Now, for the people who are watching this at home, Dominique, who haven't heard about the body of work vibrational recalibration that you've developed with Ella Owen, I was just wondering if you could actually share with them exactly what this modality is and what it can actually do for them in their lives.
Yeah, I'd love to. Vibrational recalibration is a new system that I created with my partner Ella Owen, and we use kinesiology to identify the underlying energetic blocks or patterns that are creating the unwanted situation. So we muscle test and we find what are these different ingredients, and then we have specific energetic remedies to resolve them. So we will guide the person through meditations or certain actions that they need to do, perhaps it's affirmations or tuning into themselves and so on. And these energetic corrections actually dissolve the patterns. So one by one, we dissolve the different ingredients that make up the unwanted situation. And that's basically the work.
Wow. Amazing. And you've got a very interesting story, Dominique, about how you actually, both you and Ella, uncovered vibrational recalibration, or VR, and I was just wondering if you could share how it all came about.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago, Ella and I teach metamorphic technique, which is a transformational practice, and Ella and I are both practitioners, and we used to exchange sessions. In fact, we did that for a year and a half. And at a certain point, we were always using her kinesiology to inquire about things in our lives. And one day I said to her, let's get together and use the kinesiology, and let's use our tools and our imagination and see if we can't create more abundance in our lives. And what's really interesting is that Ella had actually some time before said to me that one of her life's goals was to bring through a new healing system, which seemed like quite a big thing to do. And, you know, she had no idea how it was going to happen. But so in any case, with her sort of underlying vision of this new system that was maybe going to come forth at some point, and then me saying, come on, let's get together and play around with our tools, we went off to Brighton, and it was June 21st, 2008, so summer solstice. And we just started playing around with doing little energetic corrections, meditations, and short energy corrections. And what we discovered was that these have an impact on our energy body and dissolve energy patterns.
Wow.
So this was, for us, quite an exciting and massive discovery. And that led us to a couple of years of being mad little inventors and working all hours, night and day, to identify what are these energy patterns that obstruct us. Why is somebody having a problem with finding the right partner, or with money, or with their life purpose, for example, and how do we resolve this situation?
Wow. So yes. Everything's resolved at the root?
At the root level, at the energetic level.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we're in a very special time, Dominique, and I was just wondering, in these times, like, why is VR so relevant right now?
Well, we're in a big transformation. Humanity is transforming now. In fact, we're going from the adolescent phase of humanity to the mature phase of humanity. And with that, we're moving away from mind and we're moving more into spirit. And so what is really appropriate for these times, these new times where there's such an acceleration of consciousness, are energetic tools. So I think a lot of people are bringing through new systems, and I think VR is a particularly potent system, working on the energetic level. So we don't need to work on the grosser levels. We don't need to work with mind or body per se. When we work on the energetic level, we're working at the real core, the essence of the person, and that way it's much faster and you get permanent results. So it's highly effective and very quick, actually.
Wow. Amazing. Now, I've personally had the good fortune of having a series of sessions with both you and Ella that have been very transformational in my life and have helped me to resolve lots of energetic blocks that may have been holding me back. Now, I was just wondering, do you have any other special case studies of people who've had transformational experiences as a result of working with you guys in the system?
Yeah, we have quite a few. One that comes to mind is a woman who was working in a bank, and she was very unhappy in this work. She was not being appreciated, and it basically wasn't her life purpose. And what she was interested in was teaching about angels. So she had a deep experience with the angels, and she wanted to do workshops and had this dream of writing a book. So she came to a VR workshop, and many of our workshops you can bring any theme that you're working on. And within the week, the London Times had approached her and asked to quote her in a piece that was going to appear in the following Sunday magazine.
Wow.
So that appeared, and then a major book publisher got in touch and asked if she would like to write a book on angels. And so she's now signed the deal. So all of that happened within 20 days of the workshop.
Wow.
And now the book is due for July, I think. And so she's totally on track for getting rid of the old job and fully activating her life purpose.
Wow, that is amazing.
Mm.
Amazing. Now, for people sitting at home thinking about whether this is relevant for them, I guess what kind of challenges or blockages do you help people resolve with the system?
We'll work on any theme. It can be relationship issues, family issues, personal development. A lot of people are working on quiet mind at the moment. We'll also work on abundance and money and creativity. So any theme. In fact, people generally just call us with their theme, and we muscle test to see if this is the best one to work on.
Right, that's interesting. So you actually muscle test what's relevant for the session?
Yeah, we do.
Right, wow.
Yeah.
And is it often in alignment what people think they need to work on, or is it often quite different?
It can be different. Sometimes they want to work on abundance, and it's actually inner balance that you need to work on, for example. And then when we say it to them, they say, oh, well, yes, actually, that makes sense. So, we're accessing a higher intelligence when we're muscle testing, and we want to work according to those principles.
Right, wow. And I guess that would work in very well with the whole premise of moving beyond the mind to actually work at the energetic level.
Absolutely, yes.
Wow. Now, for someone who's sitting at home, Dominique, thinking they would love to experience what VR has to offer, what would be the first step that they would need to take in order to bring this frequency and this energy into their life?
They might like to look at our website, which is vibrationalrecalibration.com, and there's a lot of information about all that we offer there and how we work. So we give phone sessions and Skype sessions for people who are calling internationally, and we do workshops. So basically they could just email us or call us and tell us about their theme, and we will muscle test to see if that is the right theme, and also if this work is relevant for them, because if it's not relevant, then we're not going to work with them, because we operate from a point of using our integrity and working for the highest good of all. So if it didn't test up to that they needed VR, then we would probably suggest that some other work might be beneficial.
Right, wow, that's amazing. Cool, Dominique. Well, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and experience today, and I certainly look forward to the next VR session.
Thank you, David. Thanks very much.
Thank you.